3-hit game in the big leagues, and then he had 4 last night. And a fastball with some movement is in for a strike.
Oh, wow.
Did that get him on the helmet?
Hopefully it is bad.
Well, if you're ever going to get hit in the helmet, that's the pitch you want to get hit by. One ball, 2 strikes. This is the third most in Major League history. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third, Arenado. Boy, he played that into a bad hop, but when you have hands like he does, it doesn't matter.
Come on, that eats up a lot of third basemen. That hop right there, look how he there at the K.
And now strike 367 batting average, and he has 9 multi-hit games already. There's the slow curve, 67 miles. Two balls, 1 strike. Andrew Benintendi was the Royals Player of the Month.
Be rock solid. You know, he 8% of the time, so you can't look for a 4-seamer. You got to listen, be patient, and wait for a pitch.
Pulled fair, and another good play, this time by Goldschmidt, who's won 4 Gold Gloves. So 2 down, nobody on. And a slider is called a strike. He did line out in his last at bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and one.
His players.
That's a good sign.
That's a better swing, yeah. He's
career. This is the highest since 2017. And Wainwright strikes him out. And with a 5-0 lead, he has Ryan O'Hearn, who's hit well against the Cardinals and Wainwright in the past. He takes a strike. Ryan. And ended up going 1 for 3 with a run scored. First inning on 16 pitches. So long at bats, but no base runners. And DeYoung, the shortstop over on the right side, throws him out. And there's 1 away. However, while you'll always think of Adam Wainwright as a right on the outside edge, 1 last night. Edman runs out to shallow right field, and there are 2 down. The Cardinals got
the Philly fans very happy, I can tell you that.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He hits most of his balls to the middle of the field and to the opposite field. He has that Mike Trout bottom hand lead.
Curveball stayed up. That was supposed to be down
right out of his release point.
That tied him up, and DeYoung gets a big hop. He hesitates, and it's close at first base. So Wainwright hits the Royals 1, 2, 3 in the second, and at the end of 2, St. Louis lead. MJ Melendez takes a 68-mile-an-hour. And that is inside, 2-0. They capture everything they can on their camera phones. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, certainly a moment he'll never forget. That's beautiful swing too. Opposite field, waited till the ball. The at-bats he had the whole game where he was very comfortable, very calm, not swinging out of the strike zone, not chasing. Power's going to come. It was open, wide open with that front foot. You know, I came up, just opened up and said, all right. All right, I'm going to become a home run hitter. And he never was until he got to the big leagues.
Bader makes a play, 1 down.
That's a good call by Monty.
There's a base hit into right center field. And Michael A. Taylor has a one-out single. I don't know if you caught it. I heard it on our crowd mic, but as Taylor came to the plate, Hunter Wendell.
An athlete running full speed, tracking a baseball. You can't take your eye off it too long, but you got to look down and see. It's like anybody else. You talk to them, they'll talk to you. And if you don't talk to them, so
when they find the right time. Took a shot at the left side. There's only one fielder over there, and Michael A. Taylor came up short with his
stat. I see a lot of catchers being heads up like that.
One ball, one strike.
Okay, Arenado, because the Gold Glover's thinking all the time.
1-2 on Olivares, or against the shift.
And that's why communication is so important. And
kind of shake his head at Wainwright and say, hey.
Right.
Goldschmidt is going to run out of room. Molina went through all the pitches. And
so Yachty pointed to Arenado, and Arenado moved over 3 steps before the pitch was coming.
Look at how far he sets up inside, and it's grounded to the left side. Arenado throws in time, and the Royals are scoreless in the third. 66 miles an hour. That's Wainwright's. After every pitch, the radar will tell the type of pitch that it was and the miles per hour.
That's good. Scoreboard showing some sense of humor.
Yep. Arenado in the shortstop position.
Wow.
And that's about as routine that he's had in this. But he won't make errors like that with the game on the line. There's a strike to Salvi. Let's go to Joel.
Are very good friends. Now, he's one of those guys, Yachty is so serious, that can actually get Molina to smile a little bit behind the plate. He's going to pop up there. But he said the first time he faced him was here at Kauffman Stadium, and he was there, Yachty on his wall at home. One that has been there forever, Yachty or Molina. The other one, Mariano Rivera.
That's DeYoung, the shortstop, throwing out Ryan O. Keep working hard. That was the product of where you are right now. But were you willing to do what I had to do to get where I am today?
Yeah, big difference.
Witt is 0 for 2, and Wainwright has 4 scoreless innings in a 5-0 game.
Well, when you give that many runs to a veteran like Wainwright, it's a master at keeping you off balance and slowing your timing down.
And he's 0-2.
That is now.
And you got Junior to chase one out of the strike zone. MJ Melendez with 1 out. And he gets a slow curve for a strike. O'Neill waits in left. And there are 2 down. And remember him? He played briefly with the Royals. Power hitting right-hand batter. Arenado throws to first. 3 up, 3 down.
Cool right-hander.
One ball, one strike. 1-2. Two and 2 by the middle of May. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2. The feeling was that he was done.
Wow.
3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a lot of talk about that was it for Adam Wainwright in 18.
You'll be an X-ball player.
Look at Dickey.
Just found.
Has won the Roberto Clemente Award. Nicky Lopez had a terrific plate appearance there. That's Wainwright's pull the ball. We've been talking very positively about. And there you go. He tries to go the other way, but he's going to lift it to Yepez. And in particular,
he's slowing things down. That's hard to do. But he's not overrunning any balls.
Outside Benintendi, 1 ball. Down and away, 2-1. Pulled past the mound. Edman will go to first. 2 down, and Nicky Lopez goes to second. Typical for Wainwright. So slider like that one, curveball change. Fouled away by Salvi. No balls, 2 strikes. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Salvi is trying to snap. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that began with Molina putting 2 fingers on his shoulder before putting the signs down. So he stuck out his Salvi is 0 for 3. And O'Hearn, Merrifield, and Bobby Wood Jr. Nice ground into the shift. 2-0. Pulled just inside the line, and Goldschmidt with a long underhand toss gets it to Wainwright. Those are 2 Gold Glover. And that's pulled to deep third. Arenado sets his feet and shows off his arm.
We might see Brooks. I hope we do. You go to Baltimore.
Off the end of the bat and race to the base. Wainwright gets there in front of Bobby Wood Jr. and that is 7 scoreless innings for Adam Wainwright with fewer than 90 pitches.